We went to an area near Honolulu and we saw a bunch of people who are technically homeless living with each other as one community where no one would expect there to be one.
It was under a bridge, and when Matt and I went there with Whitney today, we saw a community that was so tight-knit. They had huge tents, and before all their tents was carpet, and they had areas that had their mopeds and generators, and they had Christmas lights hung up, and everyone had a broom, and they had dogs, and it was just amazing that what we consider a house is like a structure of things, and they considered their tents their homes and referred to them as their homes. And it was just awesome and honoring to be brought into that community and accepted just with Whitney. One of the ladies we went to see, Lucy, heard Whitney's voice and thought it was our friend Emily, and she came out and she said, "Oh, I thought you were Emily," and Whitney's like, "No, it's just me." She's like, "No," and totally, completely embraced her, and we're so excited that we were going to have a barbecue with them today. And it was just phenomenal how appreciative and courteous all these people were. It was a blessing for me to see that just because I don't have a structure to live in doesn't mean I don't have a home. And they've built homes out of nothing. It's just awesome. And so happy they were.
Let's see, what was it? I just thought it was cool because when I went down there, obviously I've never been there before, so none of them knew me. But I went and I just started talking to one guy, and he was entirely open with me. And I was talking to him. I don't remember what I asked him, but I asked him what he does if he doesn't have something. I don't remember what it was, but he's like, "Oh, I just borrow it from someone else around here." And I was like, "And they're just fine with you taking it?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I don't even need to necessarily bring it back because we're all Ohana," which means family, because it's probably going to the river. We don't all know Hawaiian. And I was like, "Oh, so just because you guys live near each other, they're fine with it?" And he's like, "Yeah, we all know that Ohana is the most important thing." So I just thought that was cool that they consider the most important thing each other as opposed to everybody. And not necessarily the mainland, but everybody like that we might interact with consider like stuff the most important thing, and money the most important thing, and all that kind of stuff.
And very, very tight-knit. We had asked about Uncle Tony, who we had the pleasure of meeting last year, and two guys got on their scooters so quickly and knew where to find him and located him to bring him to us and the barbecue so we could have that reconnection again. And it was just so awesome to see how they looked after each other and it protected each other. It was just awesome.